It is week 11 of the high school football season. It is chilly. It has rained all day. But fortunately, it looks like the rain has moved out for the evening. Hi, hello, everyone. My name's Stan Gerard, and welcome to coverage of TCA football right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. Tonight, like I said, week 11, the final game of the regular season. A big game as TCA hosts the Crusaders from FACS out of Memphis. They come in this ball game with a record of 4-5. They are 2-3 in region play. TCA 2-6 overall, 2-1 in region play. At stake in tonight's ball game for FACS, playoff seeding. For TCA, we are playing for our playoff lives. What I mean by that, TCA must win this football game in order to make the playoffs. If FACS wins tonight, we're getting the basketballs ready for practice next week. Looking at some things about this ball game, if FACS were to win, they would come in as a number 4 seed. If TCA wins, we have two scenarios. A TCA win combined with a Jackson Christian win, and TCA would be the number 3 seed. A TCA win with a Fayette Academy upset would put TCA at number 5, and it would put FACS out of the playoffs. So a lot to play for in this particular ball game. It is the 9th ever meeting between TCA and FACS. FACS leads the series 6-2. TCA, however, has won the last 2 games that have been played in this series, which started in 1995. The last game was played back in 2004, a game that TCA won by a score of 14-7. FACS is under the direction of first-year head coach Mitch McDaniel. Of course, he is 4-5 on the campaign. TCA under the direction of 11-year head coach Blake Butler. He currently sits at 66-58 overall. He is the all-time winningest coach in TCA football history. Playoff appearances. FACS has made 18 playoff appearances in their 49-year football history. TCA has made 14 appearances in their 29-year playoff history. And like we said, a lot on the line in tonight's game. The stakes could not be higher. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, more on the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show. In just a matter of minutes, we're going to have the senior ceremonies. But right now, let's hear a word from our sponsors right here on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flowing experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. We are located at 10 Windy City Road in beautiful downtown Windy City, Tennessee. My name's Stan Gerard, the voice of TCA Athletics. Diamond Dave McCulley is on assignment. The Bethel Lady Wildcats open up the collegiate basketball season tonight, and Diamond Dave's got that game on Wildcat Vision, if you'd like to check that out in a little bit. Tonight, as we said, it's a TCA hosting FACS, and it couldn't be a more important game for TCA. The playoffs start tonight. This is, for all practical purposes, this is a playoff game for TCA. A lot of other games around West Tennessee and some games that we're going to need to look at, fun runs in the house. One game out of the East that we're going to take a look at, Webb School at Lake Christian. That game will decide who is the number 4 seed in Division II Class A. Out of the West, the winner is in, the loser is out in that ball game. In Middle Tennessee, Franklin Grace at Columbia Academy. The winner of that ball game is the number 3 seed out of the middle, and the loser is the number 4 seed out of the middle. Reason it is important is because if TCA and Jackson Christian win, TCA would go to number 3 in the middle. Nashville Christians at DCA. That game could quite very well be for the state championship. In my opinion, those are the two premier teams in the state of Tennessee as far as Division II Class A. Other games, Friendship Christian at MTCS. That game will decide the champion in the East. Other games in West Tennessee tonight, Hickman County is at Adamsville, Millington at Bolivar Central, Covington at Bolton, Liberty is at Chester County, South Gibson, who had a big upset win last week, takes on Crockett County, Crittenden County, Kentucky is at Dresden, Jackson Christian is at Fayette Academy. That game is important because that will decide some outcomes in our game and where we can end up going. Camden is at Gibson County. Other ball games in West Tennessee, Obion County is at Haywood. Halls is at Humboldt. Looks like the Humboldt Vikings might make the playoffs. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to go down to the field for our senior ceremonies. Take it away, Clint Reed.
Celebrate our seniors. If you will turn your attention to the field, we will start the senior recognition. Starting with number 79, Corey Bass. Corey is the son of Robbie and Tammy Bass and has been a TCA student for 13 years. His favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 7:9. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. Corey says his favorite football memory is beating Columbia Academy his junior year. Corey, your parents want you to know we are so proud to call you our son. It has been an honor and a privilege to watch you develop into the young man that you are. You are respectful and kind, but most importantly, you are unwavering and steadfast in your convictions. Continue to stand on the truth of God's Word. He has great plans for you. We love you, Mom, Dad, and Jay. Mr. Corey Bass. Next we have number 57, Gavin Crawford. Gavin is the son of Jeff and Phyllis Crawford and has attended Trinity for 4 years. His favorite Bible verse is Ephesians 1:11. In him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of his will. Gavin says his favorite memory comes from playing safety during the ECS game. Gavin, your parents want you to remember these things. Be true to yourself. It's great to try new things and explore. Just keep all you do centered on God. We pray you always know who God has created you to be. You are made in his image. You make us proud. Keep your attitude of being so quick to forgive in your heart for others. Remember, wherever you go and whatever you do, call your mom. We love you and want you to remember our verse for you, Zephaniah 3:17. The Lord your God is in your midst, a victorious warrior. He will exult over you with joy. He will quiet in his love. He will rejoice over you with shouts of joy. Mr. Gavin Crawford. Next we have number 4, Needham Goodwin. Needham is the son of Ben and Elizabeth Goodwin and has attended Trinity for 8 years. His favorite Bible verse is 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made of perfect love. Needham's favorite football memory is when we won the 2020 homecoming game against Columbia Academy. His parents have this to say: Needham, it has been our honor to watch you attend TCA, play sports, and grow in your faith these last several years. You have a strength and determination that surpasses most. We love you very much and are so proud of you. We cannot wait to see what God has in store for your future. Mr. Needham Goodwin. Next we have number 2, Thomas Henderson. Thomas is the son of Steve and Nicole Henderson and has been a student at TCA for 10 years. Thomas's favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, Here am I, send me. Thomas says his favorite football memory is seeing Kevin Davis score the game-winning touchdown against Jackson Christian in a monsoon sophomore year. Thomas's parents have this to say: It has been a privilege to be your fan club throughout this first chapter of life. As you begin your next adventure, hear us always cheering you on. Have fun, be courageous, always help someone along the way. Love, Mom and Dad. Mr. Thomas Henderson. Next we have Miss Laurel McGraw. Laurel is the daughter of Eric and Shelley McGraw and has attended Trinity for 10 years. Her favorite Bible verse is 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Laurel says her favorite cheer memory is forming close relationships with other cheerleaders on her squad for the past 8 years. Her parents have this to say: Laurel Lynn, since the day you were born, you have been a precious joy to us. We are so proud of your accomplishments and of the beautiful young woman you have become. You are loyal, determined, and always strive for excellence in all that you do. We pray for God's blessings over you as you continue to live out 1 Timothy 4:12 in the next exciting chapter of your life. All our love, Mom and Dad. Miss Laurel McGraw. Next we have number 60, Michael Palmer. Michael is the son of Rick and Heather Palmer and has been a TCA student for 9 years. His favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Michael says his favorite football memory is beating JCS last year after trailing the whole game. Your mom and dad want you to know, Michael, ever since the day you were born, we knew God had good and amazing plans to prosper you. Love, Mom and Dad. Mr. Michael Palmer. Next we have number 11, Will Allen Smith. Will Allen is the son of Bradley and Lori Smith and has attended Trinity for 14 years. His favorite Bible verse is Zephaniah 3:17. The Lord your God is among you, a warrior who saves. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will be quiet in his love. He will delight in you with singing. Will Allen says his favorite football memory is coming back and beating JCS junior year. Will Allen, your parents have this to say: It is so hard to believe we are standing here for your last home game. You have grown up to be the young man we imagined and prayed for. We have seen the Lord shape and use you in mighty ways over the years. James 1:12 says, Those who stand firm during testing are blessed. They are tried and true. They will receive the life God has promised to those who love him as their reward. At a time when our family was in crisis, you never took your eyes off your Lord and Savior. You are becoming the leader we always knew you would be, and we cannot be more proud of you, Mom and Dad. Mr. Will Allen Smith. Next we have Miss Anna Timms. Anna is the daughter of Larry and Christy Timms and has attended Trinity for 14 years. Her favorite Bible verse is Psalm 46:5. God is within her. She will not fall. Anna says her favorite memory is having fun on the sideline with her girls every Friday night. Her mom and dad have this to say: Anna, we are so proud of you. You have tumbled and flipped almost since you could walk. Your love for cheer has always shined, but watching you cheer for TCA this year has been a joy. We pray as you continue through your senior year that you will make great memories and strive to glorify God in all you do. We love you. Miss Anna Timms. Next we have number 16, Joshua Todd. Joshua is the son of Jason Todd and the late Amy Wallace Todd and nephew of Stacy Mott. He has attended Trinity for 3 years. Joshua's favorite Bible verse is 1 Peter 1:6-7. In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by various trials, that the genuineness of your faith, being much more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to praise, honor, and glory at the revelation of Jesus Christ. Joshua says his favorite football memory is beating Clarksville with only half of our team due to COVID. Joshua, your family wants you to know we have been in awe watching you grow both physically and spiritually. For every trial and mistake, you have made positive adjustments. Your character is defined by hard work, resilience, and self-determination. Your heart is defined by love, hope, and optimism. It is truly an honor to be your family. May you feel your mother's pride at this very moment as she looks down with love for you, her only son. Mr. Joshua Todd. Next we have number 26, John Mark Willard. John Mark is the son of Mark and Katie Willard, and this is his first year at Trinity. His favorite Bible verse is 2 Peter 2-3. Grace and peace be multiplied to you in the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord, seeing that his divine power has granted to us everything pertaining to life and godliness through the knowledge of him who called us by glory and excellence. John Mark wants to thank the coaching staff and team for the support and opportunity to play this year. Mark and Katie have this to say: while facing many new things in the midst of your senior year, we couldn't be more proud of how you are walking this out with the Lord. We are so grateful for the man you are becoming, watching you literally tackle the new opportunities the Lord has given you as you trust him. We pray you are always confident in who you are in Christ, firmly rooted, built up, and established in faith. We and your sisters, brothers, and grandparents love you so much. Mr. John Mark Willard. Next we have number 7, Jake Wilson. Jake is the son of Chuck and Gina Wilson, has attended Trinity for 12 years. His favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Jake's favorite memory comes from last year when he scored a 95-yard touchdown against Jackson Christian. Jake's parents say, we are so proud of how hard you have worked to accomplish your goals. We can't wait to see all that God has planned for you. Just remember to commit your plans to the Lord and you will succeed. We love you very much, Mom and Dad. Mr. Jake Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for your 2021 senior football players and cheerleaders.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. While our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates, and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, folks, you just witnessed the senior recognition ceremony for our cheerleaders and football players here at Trinity Christian Academy. We hope you enjoyed that, and always mindful and thankful for the years that these young folks have given to us and the efforts and sacrifices that they and their families have made. While that ceremony was going on, folks, we received some truly blessed news here in the press box. Fun Run Moore came up. That's Eddie Moore's oldest son. Many of you know him, was in the Marines and has come home. He gave me a report on Eddie, who, as you know, has been fighting COVID and has been on a ventilator for over a month now. Eddie's numbers have been up in the upper 80s and low 90s. And they are seeing some steady improvement. There is still a long way to go, but we have seen some definite improvement to where the doctors feel that they are going to back off on some of the things that Eddie is hooked up to. And that is truly a blessing. Still a long, long way to go. And please continue to ask each and every one of you to keep Eddie Moore, his wife Anissa, and their 3 children, including one playing in tonight's game, Colby Moore, number 3, in your thoughts and prayers. And keep praying hard for our friend Eddie Moore. You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show on the TCA Broadcast Network. We're back after this.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum's Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum's Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum's Steakhouse. Come taste the difference.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Earlier this afternoon, I had the chance to talk to TCA head coach Blake Butler about tonight's game, and here's that interview I had with TCA head coach Blake Butler. I'm speaking with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Coach, it's week 11 of the regular season, and they're in a more important week or a more important game than tonight.
Yeah, you look at it, our playoffs really are starting this week. We win, we're in, we lose, we're out. And again, that's kind of, this time of year, what takes place. And, we need to have a playoff mindset going into this week's game with FACS.
Coach, what we know about FACS, obviously the last several years, they've been Division II Class AA. They're dropping down. What do the Crusaders bring to the table?
Well, they're a team that's really kind of rebuilt. Like I said, they've been a AA team, but they've dropped down to single A. They got a new coach, Coach McDaniel. His brother actually is the Christian Brothers head coach, Tom McDaniel. And again, he's brought a lot of structure to that program. They went from not having a single win last year to, I believe they're at 4 wins this year. And so they've much improved. They're a young team, a lot of similarities in terms of, we've got some youth that are having to start in critical spots for us. They're the same way. But they're a hungry team. You can see that their kids are buying into, what Coach McDaniel's doing out there. And they're anxious to, solidify a spot in their seeding and playoffs as well. And again, it should be a good ball game.
And you look at FACS, a team that's going to run. They're going to run some very tight, bunched up formations, and yet they're also capable of running out of the spread.
Yeah, when you watch them on film, they'll change quite a bit from to trip sets, 2x2 sets with receivers, and really spreading it out. Next thing you know, there's not a single receiver to be found on the field, and they'll be in 2 tights with H-back, I formation, and quarterback under center, and running unbalanced sets and things like that. So it's a lot to prepare for. Again, we've tried to simplify what we're doing defensively a little bit to help our guys be able to get aligned quickly and know their assignment, because so much about defense is align, know your assignment, and go out and execute it. And I feel like if our guys will do that and play good, sound football, we'll be able to shut that down.
Of course, you talk about the unbalanced line they're going to bring. Obviously, they're doing that and running a tight wing back on top of it. Got a strong side of the field, but they're also using that unbalanced line to either side of the line of scrimmage. That's a little something extra to have to prepare for.
Yeah, you've got to be able to identify the strength. Again, they'll flip the unbalanced side and do a few different things out of it. Really, it just comes down, we've got to win the line of scrimmage and do a good job on the edges of containing. That really what your run defense comes down to is your interior players winning the line of scrimmage, fitting in their gaps, and your edge players being able to turn it back in to those interior players fitting in their gaps. So, it all goes hand in hand of everybody doing their job. And like I said, we can't have, a bust here and there. It's got to be all 11 doing their job every single play in order for us to play sound defense.
We definitely want to keep them in between the hash marks and not let them get outside the numbers.
Yeah, that's something where, they've got a couple athletes that can make some plays on the perimeter. And, when you look at, who they have, 23-4, number 5 is also a very shifty guy for them that can make some explosive plays. And so when you look at them, I think, like I said, if we do our job, and, just go back to, like I said, we're not asking for superhuman effort from anybody. We're just asking, do your job, play with your best effort, and that's enough to go win this game.
Looking at the TCA Lions tonight, Kate Butler had a good game last week at quarterback, managed to play well and made some nice tosses to young Waller. And what I'm seeing is a nice-looking, young, developing combination there between pitcher and catcher.
Well, when you look at our team, like I said, we've got youth in a lot of spots. With Cade stepping in at quarterback. Before that, we also had Cooper Vales playing some quarterback, and Braden developing outside as a receiver. You see a lot of young guys that are just showing, that they can handle the moment a little bit. And that's what we're looking for, especially the quarterback position, someone that can get us lined up, get us in the play, run the offense, not turn the ball over, and just do those things that make an offense run efficiently. And you're starting to see a few plays made by these young guys, and hopefully they got a few more in them tonight to put us over the edge and get this win. Again, real happy with what they were able to do, and just anxious to see them take another step forward tonight.
Defensively, it looks like the Crusaders are going to try and blitz a lot. Cade's going to have to really make his reads quickly to decide what he's going to need to do.
Yeah, anytime you have a young quarterback, you can expect to get blitzed. That's something that defensive coaches will try to speed up the decision-making process for a young quarterback. And that's something we've worked this week of having our scout team bring pressure, and like I said, they like to run a lot of their backers through the interior gaps, and they run a 3-3 stack defense, and they'll displace the stacks, meaning they'll walk the linebacker that's stacked over the D lineman down on the line of scrimmage and do some things with that. But again, if our kids are, we've tried to drill it home in film and in walkthroughs and team settings this week in practice of identify the stacks, identify how they're displaced, because if you understand that, you understand where they're going in terms of what their gap responsibility is. And so while it can look confusing at times, if you break it down and you know how those stacks displace, it really makes the game very simple.
You look at it, Needham Goodwin has the potential to have a big game, and to me, I look at it this way: if Needham Goodwin can get 100 yards, Jake Wilson 50 to 100 yards, we can punch our ticket for next week. It definitely increases our odds.
Yeah, we're definitely going to lean on the run game. You look at tonight with we're probably going to have a little bit of rain and some wet weather, and if those two guys can eat up some yardage on the ground, and Jake's always kind of the big play threat on the ground. Needham's kind of your solid between the tackles runner that's going to get tough yards and break a couple runs, and so if those two guys can come up with some big plays, and offensive line can open up some holes for us. Like I said, we need big games out of those guys in order to find success.
I would think tonight we want to kind of try and imitate Union City and really chew up that clock and shorten the game.
Yeah, anytime you can control the ball, time of possession is a huge factor in winning football games. And, if we can establish the run game, that's what enables you to do that. And so if we can get the run game going, like I said, get Jake and Needham, really going early in the game, that's going to set us up for victory.
Keys to victory tonight in the regular season finale against FACS.
On a wet night, it's going to come down to ball security. A lot of times turnovers play a huge role in the outcome of a game. We want to see our guys take care of the football. We've talked about this week, emphasize ball security, and at the same time be able to take advantage of getting the ball out. Wet ball. A lot of times, you punch it out, you rip it out, put your hat on the ball tackling, that ball will pop loose. And if we can force some turnovers on special teams, defense, and that sort of thing, like I said, it's going to set up our offense for that much more success.
Your dad's favorite band, the Eagles, said it best: take it to the limit one more time.
You always got a good music reference for us, Stan.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. You are watching the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show right here on Trinity Christian Academy Television. We're back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account, with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. My name is Stan Gerard, and we're just about set for tonight's ball game between the Crusaders of FACS and your TCA Lions. Boy, we'll review something for you. We had some great news happen during the pregame. As, of course, we all know Eddie Moore has been fighting the COVID. He's been in the hospital in very bad condition for over a month now. And I just got the word from his oldest son, Fun Run. The numbers have improved. They're still not perfect, but the numbers are greatly improved over what they've been. The doctors are very pleased, and they're looking at reducing some of the things, some of the medical conditions that are holding him back, some of the things they have to do to keep him where he's at. But it's a turn for the best, and all we can do is thank the good Lord for this miracle he's working for us with our brother Eddie Moore. Please keep Eddie and his family in your thoughts and prayers. We're just about set for the kickoff here in just a few minutes. The captains are getting ready to meet in the middle of the field. Will Allen Smith, Will Keltner, and Corey Bass are the captains for your TCA Lions tonight. Not sure what coach is going to do. It rained all day, but it was not a heavy rain. I don't think the field will be as wet as it was a few weeks ago. They did plant some grass over the last couple of weeks. So hopefully the field has firmed up a little bit. It was not a driving rain or anything like that. So I think the field conditions, while wet, will be relatively firm out there. And I think that's going to make for a very good football game tonight between FACS and our TCA Lions. Like we said, a lot at stake in this ball game. There are 4 different scenarios that can come forth, that can happen with the outcome of this ball game and the Fayette Academy Jackson Christian ball game. 75% chance says FACS makes the playoffs. Only a 50% chance says TCA makes the playoffs. What has got to happen? FACS is in the playoffs under every condition except if Fayette Academy knocks off Jackson Christian. FACS has won the toss. They have elected to receive the ball. They will defend the north goal, and TCA will kick off defending the south goal. TCA has to win to get into the playoffs. No other way to put it. The playoffs for our TCA Lions start tonight. Should TCA rule the night and Jackson Christian do their job and win, TCA would be the number 3 seed out of the West, and they would travel next week to the number 3 seed in the middle part of the state. That would be the winner of the Columbia Academy or Franklin Grace ball game. The loser would be. And if worst case scenario, if Fayette Academy won, TCA will be a 5 seed and would make a trip next week to Jackson Christian to play. So a lot to play for. TCA made the playoffs last year in a similar situation again this year, and our Lions are up to the task. And this is going to be an interesting ball game between TCA and FACS. As we said, this is the 9th ever meeting between these two teams. The series started back in 1995. FACS, the Crusaders, won the first 6 games in a row in this series. TCA won the last 2, winning the last game by a score of 14-7. That last ball game was way back in 2004. TCA is on the field. They're in their all black uniforms with white numbers and purple trim. FACS in the white uniforms, green numbers, and the little pinstripes on the shoulders kind of remind me of the uniforms, the old New York Jets, Jets. And we're just about set for football. Deep back for FACS. It's going to be Shields and Castelaw, the 2 deep men. And here's the kick, and we are underway. Short squib type kick taken by an up back. He's up around the 30, and bam! Taken down at about the 31-yard line. Little never type kick. Tried to do the pinball wizard kick. See if it could bounce an odd way. And the Crusaders will have good field position to start their first drive here. You see they just took the ball, went straight up the field. TCA in their lanes. Good first contact there and stopped him right in his tracks there was the TCA defense. FACS coming out in a spread offense. They've got a slot formation to the left. Motion. It's going to be a off-tackle play. We've seen that. It's going to pick up about 4 yards, 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 for FACS. Getting that run for FACS was Pennington, number 22, and it'll be 2nd and 4, or 2nd and 6 for FACS. They throw the ball. It goes nowhere. Look at that tough TCA defense. Little to no gain on that play. Here they get handoff. They pull a guard. They go opposite the strong side. Colby Moore, bam, took a hit, but he made the tackle along with help from Will Keltner, and it's going to be 3rd down and 9 on the play. We actually lost one on that play. Slot formation to the left. If they run, they're probably going right on this play. TCA blitz. They're coming with a pass. Quarterback rolling. He's throwing long and overthrown, and it's going to be 4th down for the Crusaders of FACS. TCA, nice defense on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 9 for the Crusaders, and they're going to go back to punt. One thing you can see about the punting situation here at FACS, the punter is going to be Inman. He averages 31.2 yards a punt. He is very slow on his delivery. TCA has a chance to block this punt should they choose to do that. Snap is good. Push back there. Nice kick. And it's going to end up taking a FACS bounce, and TCA will begin their first drive of this ball game, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 10:29 to go in the ball game. The TCA defense gets a 3 and out. That's what they need on the first drive. Get that defense off the field, and now let's get that offense on the field and get ready to grind the clock out. Dexter Williams in the house, my personal Mayor D for tonight. And this season, of course, our athletic director and boys basketball coach. TCA coming out, slot formation to the left, and a full house in the backfield with the shotgun formation. Handoff, Jake Wilson, left side. He cuts up field. He's got big yards. He's got more. He's got one man to beat. Jake Wilson is going to go all the way. Jake Wilson is going to go 69 yards for the touchdown for TCA. Wow. 68 yards on the run for Jake Wilson. And just like that, TCA leads this ball game by a score of 6-0. Can't wait to see the replay on that one. And we'll get that replay after the kick. TCA on for the extra point. And some sort of a delay here. Not sure what is going on at all. But we're here now. Right, it's John Mark Willard on for the extra point. He has been very good this year. Snap, place, kick, it's up. And it is no good. Well, the kick was no good, and with 10-12 to go, here's the, we're going to see the replay again here. And TCA now with a 6-0 lead. Simple handoff, just a sweep around the left side. Needham Goodwin lead blocking on the play. Great job by the wide receivers. Look at that inside block. Needham Goodwin jacked him. That was the block that sprung him for the touchdown there. And once he got to the edge, he was gone. 68 yards for the touchdown for one Jake Wilson. And just less than 2 minutes in the ball game, TCA, oh, by the way, that was a one-play drive. TCA leads this ball game by a score of 6-0. That score coming at the 10-12 mark. It's going to be John Mark Willard set to kick off for TCA. That's the way you want to get things started. Attaboy. Here's the kick. Line drive, knuckleball type kick. Bounced up, fielded cleanly. FACS is going to have good field position at about the 36-yard line, where they will take over 1st and 10. TCA's defense, as you remember, held FACS to a 3-and-out on their first series. Let's see what the TCA defense can do here as they line up now. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Coming out in the spread formation, slot formation to the right. Probably a run. If it's a run, well, it could be a draw play or a run to the right. There's the draw up the middle. Pennington, tough going. He may get maybe a yard on the play. Good surge by the TCA defensive line here. Look at that, the front three there. A good pushback. Look at them moving that offensive line back, clogged everything up there, and that makes it hard to run. Pennington, no gain on the play, 3 carries, 3 yards. Actually, he got 2 on that play. My bad. He's got 3 carries and 5 yards. Got a favorable spot, I might say. Again, slot formation to the right. They're coming with a blitz, throwing long, got a man wide open and overthrown at the 30. Throwing the ball to number 11, that was Savage, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Crusaders of FACS. Folks, you'll remember the Crusaders. They had one of the best basketball teams in our district last year. Fortunately, they redid the districts, and we don't have to face them until the region level this year. They're expected to have another great basketball team. Here's TCA 3rd and 8. They send a man in motion. They're going with the jet sweep. Nice play by the TCA defense. That's Will the Thrill Keltner on the stop. No gain on the play. Actually lost a yard. As you see it coming across, speed number 4. Colby Moore did his job, took out the guy. Keltner in for the hit. Cauldron was the runner. He lost 1 on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The TCA defense with their second 3-and-out of the evening. Long snap count. He gets it cleanly. TCA opportunity to block it. Short kick. And it's going to go out at about the 29-yard line. So 10, 20, about a 28-yard kick, and TCA will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Steak, medium well, shrimp, burger, Dr. Pepper diet. Yeah. Sure. The best Mayor D in the business, folks, Dexter Williams. Flag on the play. There's no flag on the play. TCA will have it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Dexter Williams, of course, the new head boys basketball coach and athletic director at TCA. He takes care of his folks, and we appreciate that very, very much. Dexter Williams works very, very hard at his craft. Again, got a slight delay and not sure what it is about. Even though we're live on television, we don't have a red hat down there telling them to wait for a commercial or anything, so not sure what the delay is, but TCA is going to come out, slot formation to the left, full house backfield again, Needham Goodwin to the left and Wilson to the right, and we're about to see what happens. Handoff straight up the gut. It's going to be Goodwin. He breaks to the inside, cuts back, or gets to the outside, cuts back to the inside, and gets a nifty 6-yard gain on the play is Needham Goodwin. You're going to see this play. He is going to shift left. He is going to shift right, and he picks up 6 on the play. Goes inside, cuts outside. As you can see, nice block by Wilson there. Takes it, cuts it back inside, taking what the offensive line gives him, and it's 2nd down and 4. Wilson's going to take the ball left in. He's going to cut upfield. He's got the 1st down and a little bit more. 5, about 9 on the play for Jake Wilson. That is our first State Farm 1st down of the afternoon or the evening. 2 carries, 77 yards. and TCA with the first down. What we definitely need in this ball game is more cowbell. If you heard that, you get the reference. 1st and 10, TCA. Offense looking good. Defense has looked good so far in this ball game. Full house backfield again for TCA. High snap. Take it right up the middle. Going to fight for a look at that push. Didn't get much. Good defense by FACS, but it was on that play. Needham Goodwin fighting and picking up about 3 yards on the play. Needham Goodwin, 2 carries and 9 yards. Folks, this is an interactive broadcast. You can leave messages in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. The coach, John Keith Butler, watching in Pittsburgh. Chip Thomas watching. Handoff, Wilson's going to go around the right side. He gets to the edge. He cuts upfield, 50, 45, 40, and taking out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of 18 yards on the play. And another State Farm first down. Wilson already, get this, 3 carries. He's got 95 yards on the night. Great effort by Jake Wilson getting to the edge. 1st and 10, TCA, their second drive of the ball game. 6:59 to go in our first quarter. They lead 6-0. Handoff up the gut. Needham Goodwin down to the 30. And it's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play for Needham Goodwin. 3 carries, 14 yards on the evening. 6:44, TCA leading 6-0. Second possession, TCA methodically driving down the field against FACS. It's been power and speed running for TCA tonight. Slot formation to the right with a wide out to the left. Keltner is the H-back to the left. One back there. That looks like a Wilson. Here's Todd in motion. Jet sweep left. Todd cuts upfield. He's got yards. He's in the open. He's got a first down. He's got 6. TCA on the board again with a 30-yard touchdown run for Todd, and TCA now leads this ball game by a score of 12-0. But hold the phone. Flags on the play. Had to have been holding or an illegal block. Oh, my. Ball's going to be placed at the 30. That wipes off a 30-yard touchdown run. So the flag was actually about the 20-yard line. So he'll get, well, he won't get any credit for that. It's going to be replay 2nd down, 2nd and 5 for TCA. Under 6 minutes to go. Here's Todd in motion. Draw up the middle. Needham Goodwin gets to the outside, makes one miss. He's got another State Farm West Harris first down as he picks up 7 yards on the play. Is Needham Goodwin, 4 carries, 21 yards on the night. Again, oh, look at that little juke move. Just took a guy and left his athletic equipment laying on the field as he gets the first down for TCA. Our 3rd first down of the night. Thank you to State Farm and West Harris for sponsoring our first downs this evening or this year. 1st and 10 Lions, 5:44 to go in our first quarter of action. Motion, jet sweep, it's going right. Todd cuts it up. He's going to be stopped this time, goes forward down to about the 23-yard line. Not going to be much of a pickup on that play, maybe one. Good job by FACS. They came across the middle, caused that play to turn up. Number 7 caused a delay, and that play turned up, and the FACS defense came in. Some folks thought that was a late hit, but that was still early. No gain on the play for Todd. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Freddie Garrett checking in tonight. Wilson's going to go left. He's going to get to the edge. First down and more. Pickup of about 14 on the play for Jake Wilson. Another TCA State Farm first down. Jake Wilson unofficially 4 carries and 109 yards on the night. Jake Wilson having a night of it. Look at the great block there by Waller. Also, Keltner in there blocking. Needham Goodwin there with some blocking. Our skill players doing their job and blocking downfield, and that's what it takes to win ball games. 1st and 10. TCA in the red zone now at about the 10-yard line. Handoff going right side. Short game for TCA. Going to get down to about the 7-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal. Go to the right side. Wilson, like I said, about 4 yards in the carry. Good carry. And it's 2nd and goal for TCA. 113 yards on 5 carries. Ball's at about the 7-yard line. 4:13 to go in our opening quarter of action. TCA leading 6-0. Wilson is the running back. Keltner the up back. Wilson's going left side, breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet, inside the 5, down to the goal line. Is he in? Give that man 6. 7-yard touchdown run for Jake Wilson, and TCA leads this ball game by a score of 12-0. That's 120 yards on 6 carries for Jake Wilson. TCA going to go for 2 on this. Missed the extra point, so they will be going for 2. That touchdown coming at the 3:51 mark. 7-yard run by Wilson. He's going to get the carry, lead block, and in for the 2-point conversion is Jake Wilson. With 3:51 to go in our first quarter of action, it's TCA 14, FACS 0, a 30-second timeout. This is TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network. All right, folks, here's that 2-point conversion. You're going to see the handoff to Wilson. You're going to have Needham Goodwin lead blocking. He simply gets outside and into the end zone. Wasn't really even touched. Good blocking by Will Allen Smith and Needham Goodwin and Will Keltner on that play. And TCA leads this ball game by a score of 14-0. John Mark Willard set to kick off for TCA. Shields and Castelaw back deep for the Crusaders. Again, short kick taken by one of the deep guys. And taken down the second hit. That's good coverage by TCA. And FACS will take over 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Great coverage there by the TCA defense on that play. So the Crusaders will start their 3rd drive of the ball game at the 29-yard line. Folks, let me hear from you. A lot of folks watching. We'd love to hear, where are you watching from? We know we got some Memphis folks. Watch for a pass play to the short guy. They send a man in motion. They're going to go with the dive play up the middle. It goes nowhere. The big cheese, Colby Moore, and Seabass, Corey Bass, in on the tackle for TCA. You're going to see Colby Moore blitzing off of that motion. Great first contact there. Nice lift, and Seabass comes in. Corey comes in for the help, and that's a loss. On the play, a loss of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Ball at the 26-yard line. Slot to the right. Snap throw. It's caught. It got positive yards and more. Breaks free, crosses midfield, and down to the 44-yard line. We're going to see who caught that. That is going to be number 5, Shields, with that run. 27. .28 yards on the pickup by Shields, and the first down of the ball game. They did the quick pass, and you see where Shields, this is the kid that we talked about in the pregame show. He's got some speed, and they're coming with his trips formation out to the right. You could see Shields, the inside man, step back and take the pass. We've seen that. Pennington is the man in the backfield. It's going to be a step back throw, just what I told you it was going to be. Off of the screen. He's going to get some yards, and he's going to pick up about 12 on the play, and suddenly FACS, with their 2 best plays of the night, Shields with 2 receptions for 4 yards, and their second first down in a row. When they run that trips formation to either side of the field, the most likely scenario is the inside guy is going to take the reception, take a step back and take the reception and work off of screens by the other 2 receivers. At least that's what I saw on film. 1st and 10 Crusaders. Pennington is the back. FACS going to the pass, pressured, trying to run, throws, incomplete. Ball intended for number 25 for FACS, and that is Adam Shaw. So, 2nd and 10, under 2 minutes, $1:59 to go. In our opening quarter, FACS with their best drive of the night. They're at the TCA 29-yard line. Slot right, wide outs to the left as well. Snap throw. TCA's got that covered, and a minimal gain on the play. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain. Ball was caught by number 4 on that play. Almost a lateral. Good coverage by TCA, and just a short pickup of about 2 on that play. 3rd and 8 for the Crusaders of FACS. Trips to the left. Flag on the play, hard count. TCA defense bit, and they're offside. It's not going to be a first down, but it's going to make it 3rd and 3, and that definitely changes your play selection from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 3. 1:04 to go in our opening quarter of action. TCA leading 14-0, but it is the Crusaders with their biggest threat of the evening. Ball at the 21-yard line. Their unbalanced line, we haven't seen this yet tonight, unbalanced line strong to their left. They're going opposite of it, and that goes nowhere. They will tend to run opposite of the strength, and that play to Cauldron goes nowhere. He's going to lose by a yard on the play. 2 rushes for negative net 2 yards on the night. And it's going to be 4th down for FACS. It would be about a 41-yard punt, and I think that's too long for FACS. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Only 4th and 4. They've not had much success running the ball, but they have had some success passing the ball out of this trips formation. They split it up and they go slot to the right. And they're going to call a timeout. 15 seconds to go in our first quarter with the timeout. It's TCA 14 and FACS 0. A 30-second break. TCA Football, TCA Broadcast Network.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
We appreciate Brandy Reagan and the folks at the Reagan Realty Group for their sponsorship of this ball game between FACS and your TCA Lions. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter of action. TCA leads by a score of 14-0. FACS is facing a 4th and 4 deep in TCA territory at about the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. And they're going for it on 4th down. Motion. They jumped early, no call, slant pass, and incomplete. TCA lowered the boom on that one. Boy, I want to see that one again on replay here. They fake the jet sweep, and they're going to run a slant into the wideout. Look at the tight end screening. Quick snap throw, bam! Good throw there, maybe a little behind, but good defense by TCA, and TCA will take over on downs, 1st and 10. TCA will begin this drive at the 20. Now we're not putting the yards on the field, but it looks like about the 23, 20, just over the 23. We'll officially call it the 23-yard line for TCA. TCA been running the ball at will in tonight's ball game. Here's a jet sweep. Todd going around to the right side, cuts up the 30, 35, and right at the 40, gets across the 40 to the 41, so 23, 33. He's got an 18-yard gain off of that play. And another West Harris State Farm first down TCA line. So a nice run by Todd. TCA doing a great job. Look at him just picking his way through there. Nice job of blocking on the edges. And TCA not really having to try and go up the gut. They're doing a good job with the time-consuming sweeps. 1st and 10, TCA. And we've got the end of the first quarter of action. Our score at the end of the first quarter, TCA 14, FACS 0, a 1-minute timeout. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
As we begin second quarter action, Jackson Christian leads Fayette Academy by a score of 13-0. TCA 1st and 10. FACS blitz snap throw. Slang in and 10 for Keltner, incomplete. Not a bad idea. Quick throw there. But FACS had it covered well. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the TCA Lions. Again, Jackson Christian, they're leading 13-0 in that ball game. Don't know what time, but it's still in the first quarter of that particular ball game. That's one of interest that we're going to be watching all night long. Sweep left, Jake Wilson, midfield and more. Pickup of 13 on the play for Jake Wilson, and another West Harris State Farm first down. 133 yards on 7 carries unofficially for Jake Wilson. Oh, and by the way, he's got 2 touchdowns to go with it. Little chicken fighting going on, as you saw on the left end of the screen. Nothing wrong with that. It was ended quickly. TCA slot formation to the right, full house backfield. draw up the middle. Needham Goodwin plows through with a burst of speed, and he's got himself about 13 yards and a first down for TCA. 34 yards on 5 carries. Our 7th West Harris State Farm first down. Eric Gay checking in tonight. I like this name, Betty Lucky. Love that name. Nancy Lack checking in. Fancy Nancy. We got a timeout on the field. We're going to take one with them. A 30-second break, 11:28 to go. TCA leads 14-0. We're back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
After the timeout, we're back. 11:28 to go in the second quarter. TCA leads 14-0. They've had a couple of first downs in a row. It's 1st and 10. Ball about the 33-yard line for the Lions. Full house backfield. Wilson's going to get the ball. He's going around the right side. He's got a first down and more. Pickup of about 11 for Jake Wilson. 144 yards on 8 carries. Our 8th State Farm Jake Wilson. First down. Then sure, he works for State Farm now. Well, West Harris State Farm first down. He keeps running like that. West Harris is going to have to hire him. Full house backfield. Cade Butler's your quarterback. Wilson to the left. Needham Goodwin to the right. And hard count. And Laundry is all over the field. And it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Lions. Pushing back, way back. It's going to put the ball inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line of FACS, where TCA will have a 1st and 5 play. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Keltner, the H-back or the wing back to the left. Full house backfield there. Love seeing some old school full house backfield. Wilson's going to go right, cuts it upfield, hard running, and he's going to get about 6 in the play, and another West Harris State Farm first down, 150 yards on 9 carries. That's the 9th first down for TCA. Look at Wilson. He gets that corner, cuts it straight up, and he is on fire tonight. Had the 68-yard run on TCA's first play from scrimmage. Then TCA's been grinding it out ever since. Jackson Christian leading 13-0, as we told you earlier. Draw play, good one. Goes inside, cuts the outside, breaks 1 tackle, and can't break the second. He's going to pick up some short yards, get down to about the 11 on the play. They're going to say no gain on that play for Needham Goodwin. I thought he got a little more than that, but nice job by the number 4 from FACS on the defense there, and it's 2nd and 10, under 10 minutes to go in our first half of action. We'll have stats and scores from around Tennessee. Snap throw and incomplete, intended for Waller. It's going to be 3rd down at TCA. Ball was thrown low. FACS, credit them. They defended the play well. And TCA, for one of the first times tonight, maybe the first time tonight, Jay, correct me if I'm wrong, first time we're facing a 3rd down situation. TCA up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Wilson to the right, cuts upfield. He's got a hole, and this run is going to come back. We've got a hold or an illegal block in the back on the play. The white hat threw that, and you knew that's what was going to be, a hold or whatever here, but it's going to come back. It was thrown pretty quickly. I think they're going to probably get Keltner with that one. Hold, offense, and we're going to go backwards towards the north. with our marching orders. It's going to be 3rd and long for a TCA. Passing situation here for the Lions. Don't necessarily need to get all of it, but you want to at least get half or a little more than half of your yards back on this play. Goodwin, the lone back. Back to throw, looking long, looking left, fires, caught, Keltner, down to the 6-yard line. Nice hands in the snap throw, and TCA in business. Down to the 4. Look at that throw, good throw to the outside, high, nice catch by Keltner at the 11-yard line, and that's going to be about a 14-yard pickup for Will Keltner. If I can find his number there. 14-yard pickup for 14. And it's going to be 4th and about 7. Timeout taken by a TCA. With 8:45 to go in our first half of action, TCA, they're facing a 4th and 8 deep inside Crusader territory. They lead 14-0. We're back after this. 30-second timeout. You're watching TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
The good folks at Man's Wrecker helping to bring you a TCA football and TCA athletics all season long right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. This ball game on the TCA Facebook page, also at Ballroom Blitz. Game's also being simulcast on 105.3 FM as well, so we have a true broadcast network. Goodwin is the running back. Fake pass towards the end zone and incomplete. Led too much, and the FACS defense holds, and they will take over 1st and 10. So the Crusader defense holds there. Led them too much in that pass, as you can see on the replay. And it'll be 1st and 10 Crusaders. They're going to have the ball at about the 8-yard line is what I'm thinking it is here. They're coming out with that trips formation to the left. Don't know if they'd risk the pass in this situation, but they've got speed. They're going to go with, oh, man, look at that play. They tried to toss sweep right, and it went nowhere. The big cheese, Colby Moore, with the smackdown on the play. Watch this. Little toss play. Colby blitzes in. Look at that coming right into your living room. Bam! With a nice hit. And that was almost a safety. Took him back out to the 1. Loss of 8 on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and long. Ball's about the 2-yard line. 2nd and 18, we're going to say. FACS in a world of hurt here. TCA threatening a blitz. They're coming with the blitz. They go left. Did he get out of the end zone? I don't know. It is, they're going to say he just creased out of the end zone. Look at that TCA defense on this play. Good surge there. Look at Bass. Look at him push his men back. Driving him back on the play there. Big 79 for TCA. He was pushing his man back right to where that play was going. And frankly now, FACS in a world of hurt. 3rd down on about the half-yard line. Trips formation to the left. Will they risk a pass here? They're going to. Blitz! Caught. Nice pickup by FACS. Boy, somebody got glommed on the sidelines there. And Here's the replay there, boy. You saw Ben Davis blitzing. Good job by the guy picking him up, though. Nice catch. And picks up about 9 on the play. I believe that was Shields, if I'm not mistaken. 49 yards on 3 receptions. But that's going to make it 4th and 10, and TCA is going to force FACS to punt. We've almost blocked a couple here now. He gets the ball off slow. Look at that bull rush. Almost got it. Nice kick. And high, but it does go short. Takes a TCA bounce, and TCA is going to have great field position. Was about the 30-yard line. That's going to be where TCA will take over 1st and 10 with 6:46 to go in our first half of action. Becky Hooper, Watson checking in. Larry Vales, Lois Ann Franklin, and Ralphie checking in tonight. Ralphie's probably got the easy chair. I know that's for sure. Ball's actually going to be on the 29 for TCA. 1st and 10, Lions. Slot formation to the left. Wilson runs left, gets to the edge, cuts it up, inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 13 on the play. And another West Harris State Farm first down. That's our 10th of the night. Jake Wilson averaging 16.3 yards every touch. He's got 163 yards unofficially on 10 carries tonight for the Lions. He's going to be a threat to get to the 500-yard mark in this ball game if he keeps his pace up. He definitely should get to the 400-yard mark. He had 250. He should get well over 400. Crossbuck, draw up the middle, Needham Goodwin. He's going to get positive yards. Down inside, crosses the 15, going to get down to about the 13-yard line. Pickup of 4 for Needham Goodwin. Goodwin, 38 yards on 7 carries. He's doing the plow horse work tonight. He's that big draft horse for TCA, just plowing the road straight up the middle and getting the rugged yards and doing a great job. Needham Goodwin, our leading rusher on the year. He had 898 yards rushing coming into tonight, so he's 102 yards away from 1,000 on the season. Todd in motion, jet sweep, cuts it up, breaks back to the outside, cuts it back in, spin move. That added 3-4 yards in the play. He's in the inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. And it's going to be a first down for TCA. Pickup of about 6 on the play for Todd. And another first down TCA. I wish we were putting the yard line down tonight, but we're not marking that on the scoreboard for whatever reason. Maybe a malfunction. And with the rains kind of washed some of the lines away, so it's a little bit more difficult to see the yard marker, so I may be off a little bit on some of these corners. They're threatening blitz. Goodwin straight up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles. Give him 6. That is a 4-yard touchdown run for Needham Goodwin. 8 carries, 42 yards. Great blocking. Breaks some tackles up the middle for the score, and TCA leads by a score of 20-0. 4:58 mark was that score. John Mark Willard on for the extra point snap, place, kick. It's a line drive. It's up. It's good. With 4:58 to go in our first half, TCA leading this game by a score of 21-0. Let's take a 30-second break. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network. Back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Score from Fayette Academy and Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian starting to pull away in that ball game. They lead 27-0. So that scenario, if this score holds up, that scenario would give TCA a third seed in the playoffs and would put FACS as the 5th seed, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check on that. Kick taken back at the 20-yard line. Runs into his own man, cuts upfield, breaks a tackle, and Nick Jones is going to make the tackle at the 36-yard line. I'm going to go to a particular website that I look at, and we're going to try and find that information so I can get you the proper scenario. Then I'm going to a site, a Division II site, and we're going to see what happens here. It'll be 1st and 10. For for FACS. Trips formation. They're going to throw. There's that step back and incomplete. Good job by the TCA defense. I want to show you that play again. Look at the defensive end. Who was that? 66. From your right defensive end. Looks up, gets his hand in the air. May have gotten a paw on that play. And a great job there by Harrison Vance, the sophomore. Yeah, this is a scenario that would put FACS as the number 5 seed. So if this scenario continues, FACS would be going to Jackson Christian next week, and we'd be going to Middle Tennessee. But still a lot of play to go. Blitz. Davis brings the pain. And a 7-yard sack. Take him to Kroger on Oil Well Road with that play. Look at the blitz from the left side. He's going to come wearing those pink socks. Didn't get picked up. The running back tries to get him. Jukes, fakes. He never saw it and plants him into the ground about 6 feet under. Loss of 7 on the play for the quarterback right. Our first sack of the night. I think we'll call Kroger up and bill them for that mention. Maybe I can just get a discount on my groceries. I'd probably sell for that. Or gasoline, one of the two. Motion, they're going to throw. Pressure, and sacked again. Second one in a row by Ben Davis. So TCA defense pushing back, way back. Boy, they couldn't get on Davis for nothing. And, boy, almost fumbled that football. And a loss of about 4 on the play. It's going to be 4th and a country mile. Remember, we've come close to blocking each and every punt, and the pressure comes from right up the middle. Watch this and see what happens on this play. There's this high snap. Bull rush, almost good again. He gets it away. High kick short. It's going to take a roll like my 9-iron, and TCA is going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the FACS 31-yard line. Well, with 3:09 to go in our first half, TCA plenty of time to get another score on the board here and go into the half with a comfortable lead. TCA looking as good as they've looked all season long. Defense clicking on all cylinders. The offense doing what it does best, and that line has played well tonight. Colby Moore's had a big game. Ben Davis has had a big game defensively. Keltner's been big. Here's a draw play, a good one right up the middle. He's going to get positive yards. He gets a player, jumps on him. He takes him like My Little Pony for a ride, and he's going to pick up yards all the way down to the 21-yard line. Give him 9 on the play is Needham Goodwin. I got to turn the clipboard over. 9 carries. Columbia leads Franklin Grace 21-7. Now, if this game holds up and that game holds up, we'll be coming live from the visitors' press box at Columbia Academy next week. Is the way that would work. We got a flag on TCA. It's got to be a hold. So we're going to wipe that one off the board. Oh, that's a big boy penalty. That's 15. So Columbia Academy leading Franklin Grace. Franklin Grace has a win over Middle Tennessee Christian, week 2 of the season. Middle Tennessee Christian playing Friendship Christian for the East Championship tonight. We'll try and get you some scoring updates on that as well. It's going to be 1st and 15 for TCA. Excuse me, 3rd and 15. Todd in motion. He's going to cuts upfield, and he's going to pick up some good yards. He's going to pick up about 17 yards in the play. Actually, check that, make that 7 yards on the play. I have a tendency to multiply everything by a deuce. 4 carries, 31 yards, and it's going to be 4th and long. This is out of John Mark Willard's field goal range here. This would be it'd be a 50-yard field goal attempt. That's probably that's too long. It'd be about a 49-yard field goal attempt, so it'd be a little bit out of John Mark's range. 2:43 to go. TCA with 4th down. 3rd down, excuse me. For some reason, I thought it was 4th down. That marker is a long way away, and I'm having a hard time seeing it. Keltner, the wingback, full house backfield. Good one to the left. It's going to Wilson. He's going to get to the inside. Small gain inside the 25 down to the 24. And it's going to be a pickup. And it's going to leave it about 4th and about 4. So a pickup of 3 on the play. 166 yards on 11 carries. And it's 4th and 3 for the Lions. Wilson to the left, Goodwin to the right. Slot formation, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Something tells me Wilson's going to get the ball going right. No, Goodwin up the middle. Bulls through, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down. If it's a right-footed spot, he's got it. It's very close. FACS trying to get their offense on the field. This one might require a measurement. Timeout on the field, and we are going to measure this. This is the first time, I think, all year that we've seen bring the chains out the field for a measurement. And we're going to keep it here with a $1.54 and take a look at what happens here on this measurement. It's going to be very, very close. Just bring the chains out, boys. There we go. Crew coming out. They're going to mark it at the 25. Then we'll see the stretch. It's going to be just short. About half a foot short. And the FACS defense holds for the 2nd time in a row. TCA with a 21-0 lead. But FACS will have the football 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Chester County leads Liberty 14-6. No surprise there. Haywood leads O'Brien 13-6. We'll have more scores at the half. Roll out, wanting to throw, evades the pressure, thrown, and incomplete. Ben Davis was bringing the heat. Look at him come from the outside here. Quarterback, he's hearing steps, he's hearing them loud, and he unloads that ball. And it falls harmlessly incomplete. Nick Jones on the defense for TCA. Ball's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line. With a $1.49 to go in our opening quarter of action, or opening half of action. Back to pass, blitz coming, gets away from it. And nice defense by TCA. Jake Wilson on the defense. Ball intended for Kyle Savage. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Boy, look at this. You're seeing a blitz from each side. Colby Moore and Ben Davis. They're just terrorizing the quarterback and have been wreaking havoc all night long in the backfield. Colby Moore, will remind you once again, of course, everybody knows who his daddy is, Eddie Moore. We got some great news on Eddie Moore, and so Colby Moore playing with some extra incentive and enthusiasm tonight in honor of his dad, Ed Moore. Good job so far, Colby. Here's motion. Cross-buck action. Pennington's, he's going nowhere. Look at that gang tackling by TCA. May lose a yard on the play. Back to the 20. Pennington in negative yards for the night. Initial contact there made by Bass. And the rest of the TCA folks in there on the tackle. 3 other folks making it. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. We got a timeout on the field. We're going to take a 30-second break with them. TCA leads 21-0. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
TCA's own Kurt Gehring, president of that branch bank of West Tennessee Banking. He's got Will the Thrill Seeley working for him, former TCA basketball player and a neighbor of mine. And it's going to be FACS back to punt on this 4th and 11 situation. They've been short kicks. TCA is going to have good field position, low snap. They get it away. Decent kick. Crosses the 50, and TCA will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line with $1:26 to go. In our opening half of action, TCA with the 21-0 lead in this ball game. We're scanning, looking for some scores here. (21-6) Chester County over Liberty, as we said. Jackson Christian beating up on Fayette Academy tonight. TCA 1st down. Wilson cuts up the middle. Bam! Did you see him run over that player and getting 11 yards in the 1st down? You're going to have to see this replay, folks. This was impressive. Here's Wilson. He's going to take it, cut it right at the tee there. Look at this hit. Blammo! Knocks him backwards and picks up an extra about 3 or 4 yards after contact. And we've got an FACS player down on the field. Cramps, what it looks like. And we're going to take a quick break with $1:11 to go. Let's take a quick 30. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
We're in injury timeout here at TCA with $1:11 to go in our 1st half of action. TCA leads by a score of 21-0. It's just a bad cramp by an FACS player. Can't tell who it is, so we're not going to speculate. Here's some scores. It is Well, I just had one. It just disappeared. South Gibson leads Crockett County 14-7 in that ball game. Young man is up, and he needs to get some pickle juice in him right away. He's going to walk gingerly off the field. Giles County leads Cannon County 15-0. Trying to find some other scores. It is now South Gibson now leading 21-7 in that ball game. That injured player for FACS is number 73, Caden Hartunian, a sophomore, I believe is how you pronounce that. Caden Hartunian. But he is walking off with some assistance, but under his own power. He just got a bad cramp. I know, trust me, I've been there before. Many a time on a football field. Try doing it in front of about 11,000, 12,000 people in the first game of your senior year. That was lots of fun. Full house backfield. Butler back to pass, long and left. Got Wilson open and threw it short, incomplete. Nice defense there by FACS on the play, and it remains third short. That's the great thing about that play is we took a shot at the nice play downfield, and it's third and short. So we really didn't lose anything on that play. I mean, we just got a very short, we've got 2 plays to get half a yard. So I'm not, that was not a bad situation there on that play at all. Handoff up the middle, is going to get the first down. Look at him drive for extra yards. Needham Goodwin doing the bull work. Picks up 4 on the play, 9 carries, and 52 yards for Needham Goodwin. Another West Harris State Farm first down, the 12th. Wilson, right side. He's got yards. He's got first down. He's got more. One man to beat. Give him 6. That is a 38-yard touchdown run for Jake Wilson.
Carried by number 7, Jake Wilson.
Wow. Jake Wilson has just unofficially gone over the 200-yard mark. And off to the races. Touchdown TCA. 38-yard touchdown run for Jake Wilson on that play, coming at the 41-second mark. Snap, place, kick, up. Good. With 41 seconds to go, TCA leads 28-0. A 30-second break. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Jay, look at those great steaks from Snookum's there. We're going to get down to Henderson. We're going to see if we can put it on Dexter's account and go out and have us a meal. Let's put it on Paul Schulze's account. He can afford it. Of course, our boss, Paul Schulze. Well, TCA, a dominating first half. They lead 28-0 in this ball game. And Freddie Mercury and the boys from Queen, they're rocking the Crusaders of FACS tonight. John Mark Willard set to kick off. Another line drive kick by design. High bounce, taking it to 20. Tries to get to the outside. He's got some room. Gets to the 47. And a nice return to play by Cauldron for the Crusaders of FACS. They're going to have their best field position to start a drive tonight, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. But they are down. Actually, they're going to call it the 45. They're down 28-0. So are they going to go for it, or are they going to just try and get out of the half without any more damage? Slot to the left or to the right. They're going back to pass. Look at the pressure. Pressure's coming. And that ball is incomplete. Let's see that again. You got it. That's Ben Davis with the play. Look at this pressure from the top of your screen as he comes. Nobody's going to get him. One man tries. Pennington chases him down. And, boy, that was almost intercepted, knocking that ball down. Who was that? That was Waller, I believe. No, that was 9 for TCA. Joshua Delk. Oh, no, it was Colby. I'm sorry. 3s and 9s look a lot alike. So our defense, our outside linebackers having a great night. Trips formation. They're going with the draw straight up the gut. Nice play by Jake Wilson. It's going to be a pickup of about 2, but look at the action on this play. Pennington does not get much. They pull a guard. Ben Davis, he gets kind of clobbered pretty good, but what he did, he turned the guy and slowed him down enough with the inside run. Wilson was able to come back and make the tackle. Well, we've come to the end of our first half of action. Our score at the half, TCA leads FACS by a score of 28-0. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have stats from the first half, stats, scores, and more. It's TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Back here at Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road here at the Lions Lair in beautiful downtown Windy City, Tennessee. We're at the half. TCA dominating the Crusaders from FACS by a score of 28-0. Here's the unofficial team stats from the first half. First for Fayette Academy, negative 13 yards net rushing. They've got 51 yards passing. Total net offense, 38 yards for FACS. In the first half, they've got 2 first downs on the evening. For TCA, folks, get this. They played a game and a half's worth in a half. 299 yards unofficially rushing the ball in the first half. 14 yards passing. Unofficially, TCA with 313 yards of total offense. 12 Wes Harris State Farm first downs for the evening. Let's get you the scoring summary here. And it won't take long to do this. It's the good book. It's the second good book behind the Holy Bible. Jake Wilson got TCA off to a good start at the 10-12 mark on a 68-yard touchdown run. That was TCA's first play from scrimmage. Extra point was no good. TCA led 6-0. Then at the 3:51 mark of the first quarter, Wilson again on a 7-yard run. The 2-point conversion was good. TCA led 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. At the 4:58 mark of the second quarter, Needham Goodwill on a 4-yard run. Extra point by John Mark Willard, good, 21-0 TCA. Then with 41 seconds to go in the first half of action, the Snake, Jake Wilson, 38-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, and TCA leads at the half by a score of 28-0. Here's some unofficial numbers from the first half. For FACS receiving, Shields with 3 for 49 and one other player with 1 reception for 2. And again, they have negative yards. Oops, excuse me, folks. For TCA, Todd, 4 carries, 31 yards. Goodwin, 9 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Jake Wilson, unofficially, 13 carries, 258 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And again, TCA with 12 first downs, but Jake Wilson runs of 68, 14, a touchdown run of 7, run of 13, run of 11, another run of 13, run of 11, run of 38. Jake Wilson's ripping chunks of yardage up in huge, huge chunks. And TCA leads by a score of 28-0. Keltner has 1 reception for 14 yards. We've got 9:44 to go in our halftime ceremonies. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to try and update you on the scoreboard here in West Tennessee. TCA leads at the half, 28-0. Don't you go nowhere. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em Lions!
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, about 7.5 minutes to go in our first half. TCA leads at 28-0. Jake Wilson officially with 215 yards in the first half of play. We're going to send that one in. Then we're going to try and look for some scores around West Tennessee. Brighton leads Southwind 32-7. Westview over Houston County 55-0. Dyersburg 30-0 over Ripley. Peabody dominating West Carroll 41-0. McKenzie leads McEwen. McEwen giving them a battle 21-6 at the half. TCA, of course, leading 28-0. We'll switch to another account and try and get you some scores as it's time for Right Now. A little good music. Riverside leading their ball game at 28-7. Let's see some other scores from West Tennessee. Jackson Christian was leading that ball game. We'll get an update on that real quick here in just a minute. Adamsville leads Hickman County 20-7. Lexington leads Southside 14-7. If Southside wins that ball game, they get to host a playoff game next week. Other scores from around West Tennessee as we search through the Twitter world, trying to find them. At the half, DCA 7, NCS 0. At the half, my folks, I said this earlier, and I still believe it. I believe that's your state championship game right there, in my opinion. And it's 7-0 DCA. That's a place that TCA went last year, and it was not a pleasant experience when TCA went to that facility. That school, of course, was ravaged by a tornado that hit the Nashville area, and they rebuilt that press box. We were the first game in that press box when they had electricity. It's going to be a nice press box there. They treated us well, but that was a rough neighborhood just because of what happened with the tornado, and they abused TCA last year in the playoffs, and they are rocking and rolling again this year. Other scores from around West Tennessee that we're trying to get a handle on here. Well, they're having a hard time getting these scores to come in for whatever reason. Let's see, Bolivar, their game, they're tied at the half. Rain is coming down in that ball game, we're told. Other scores from West Tennessee at the half. Hornets lead Crockett County 35-14. So a lot of points being put up on the board there. You might want to see if you can sneak in a backdoor bet for the over on that game. Other scores of interest. We're trying to find some scores from Middle Tennessee that we're looking for. Brentwood leads MUS 17-7. That's a dandy ball game. Innsworth leading Briarcrest Christian at the half 21-7. Briarcrest Christian coached by former Jackson Christian coach Brian Stewart, who led them to the state championship in 2006. Milan 21, Northside 6 at the half. In that particular ball game, forgot about that one. CPA leads Davidson Academy 28-0 second quarter. Haywood now leading Obion 28-12 in that ball game. At the half, Peabody leads West Carroll 41-0. No surprise there. Actually, kind of surprised it's not more if you want to know the truth. Adamsville leading Hickman County 34-6. Chester County all over Liberty. Boy, Liberty struggled. Less than 20 players, I'm told, on that roster this year for Liberty. Some other scores we're going to look at from around West Tennessee. Westview leading Houston County 55-0 at the half of that ball game. And some other scores here. Well, I've just pressed the wrong button. But some other scores here. We're going to see if we can get you a Jackson Christian score at the half. We'll go to a copy of that ball game and just look at that straight up. Let's see here. In the Jackson Christian game, 27-0, Jackson Christian dominating that game at the half over Fayette Academy. That's going to put Fayette Academy out of the playoffs. Now we'll get some other scores here. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to look for some other scores, but at the half, TCA leads 28-0. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have second half action. It's TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network. Back after this.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
There you see it, our score at the half. TCA leads FACS by a score of 28-0 on senior night 2021. A couple of other scores for you. Riverside leads Lewis County 28-7. That's for a region championship. Lake County leads Greenfield 14-0 in that ball game. I believe, I'm not mistaken, that may seal the deal for Humboldt getting into the playoffs. Even if Humboldt loses, I think they get into the playoffs with a Greenfield loss. So congratulations to the Vikings for making the playoffs this year. Munford down by 8 in their ball game, 22-14. Dyersburg over Ripley, as we said, 30-0 at the half. Brighton over Southwind. Peabody leads West Carroll 41-0. McKenzie over McEwen 21-6. Westview leads Houston 55-0. USJ won big in a game that was played last night due to a shortage of officials. Otherwise, we may have had to play on a Saturday or something. But there was a big shortage of officials this year, and so there were a lot of games in Memphis played on Thursday night, about 8 ball games played in Memphis on Thursday night. One other game in West Tennessee, of course, that was USJ playing Harding Academy. USJ finishes the season 8-2. Of course, they are champions out of our region. They'll be the number 1 seed representing the West in Division II Class A come playoff time. They'll be off next week. As it stands right now, we'll have football for you next Friday night, playoff style. It looks like we might be going to Columbia Academy, but don't hold your breath on that just yet. I haven't seen an official score. We had word that Columbia Academy was leading 21-7 over Franklin Grace in that ball game. They do have 2 press boxes at that facility, so we should be in good shape, even though we have to share it with their broadcast folks. Well, it's been a dominating performance by TCA, over 300 yards rushing in our first half of action. Wilson with 215 yards rushing all by himself, had 68 yards on the initial play of the ball game. He went to the house, and it was Katie bar the door, and TCA off to a great start as they lead this game, playing probably their most complete game of the year by far, by a score of 28-0. Remember, folks, this is an interactive broadcast. We'd love to hear from you folks. Larry Vales checking in, Sherry Brown, May Webb, Betty Lucky, Larry Vales, Lois Ann Franklin, John Keith Butler, and others watching this ball game. Let us know where you're watching this broadcast from. We'd love to hear from you. And we're just about set for second half action. This will be the first time FACS has had to kick off all night long. We're going to send probably Wilson and Todd back there along with Jones. Got Colby Moore on the front line. We got a good hands team in there. But we'll have to see what's going to happen here as we get set for second half action. Kicking off for FACS is going to be number 33, Baker. And we're just about set for second half action. And we're underway. A high, short kick. Uh-oh, bad play by TCA. We pick it up at the 20. And TCA falls to the turf at 25. Almost a big mistake by TCA on that return. It kind of bounced in front of us there. And we picked it up and got what we could. But a mistake on the kick return team there. And TCA is going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line as we begin second half action right here from the Lions lair on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy. Well, Cade Butler's going to lead the team out at quarterback. We've got a slot formation to the left, one man in the backfield. Goodwin's going to go straight up the gut. He's going to pick up about 4 on that play before being tackled by the entire FACS ball club. Goodwin hadn't gotten the flashy yards tonight, but he has gotten the tough yards tonight. He's got 55 yards. He had 898 yards coming into tonight, so we need to get him the ball a little bit more, see if we can get him over that 1,000-yard mark. For the night, Jake Wilson should be over 500 yards on the season. Wilson sends Todd in motion. Going to be a draw play to Needham Goodwin. Close to a first down. You may want to throw the flag, and they are. Late hit. That's going to be a State Farm first down. Pickup of, he didn't get a whole lot on that play. Small gain, drives the player out, and the penalty is on 50 for a little excessive force there. That's going to add 15 onto the play, personal foul. And TCA is going to have a first down. Pickup of 4 for Goodwin on the play. He's got 59 yards. But TCA gets the State Farm first down, sponsored by Wes Harris. Full house backfield for TCA. Goodwin on the right. Wilson at the bottom there. Slot to the right. Wilson's going to get the ball. He's going to go right. He turns the corner, picks up 5. He's got 10. He's got about 11 yards, and he's got another Wes Harris State Farm first down for Jake Wilson. So Jake Wilson picking up right where he left off. He's got 226 yards by my count on that play, and another Wes Harris State Farm first down. TCA with the ball at the FACS 44-yard line. Just under 11 minutes to go in our third quarter of action. TCA leading by a score of 28-0 over FACS. Glad you could join us right here on Trinity Christian Academy Television. Game also being simulcast on 105.3 FM. Also on the Ball Game Blitz platform, as well as the Worthy Road Studios platform. This game will be up for a replay later on YouTube in high definition later. Of course, this game will be available for replay immediately at the conclusion of this ball game as well. And we will also remind you, my next sports broadcast is going to be Tuesday on West Tennessee Sports. We'll have middle school basketball. I believe St. Mary's is the opponent at TCA. Had a game against Dyersburg postponed yesterday, so the boys off to a good start, 1-0. Girls lost a tough one. Here's a blitz by Fayette Academy. TCA with a draw up the middle. Big yards and more. 30. Breaks tackles. 25. Needham Goodwin down to the 23-yard line. 10, 22 yards on the pickup from Needham Goodwin. Let's see. That was 59. Unofficially 81 yards. So Needham Goodwin approaching 1,000 yards. He had 898 coming into tonight's game, so he needed 102. And I have him unofficially with 81, so I would say if, by my count, we got him up to 110, 115. He's probably in good shape there. Full house backfield again for TCA. Slot right. Goodwin's going to get the draw. Breaks tackles. Man, did you see him run over a guy at the 18, 17-yard line? Takes it all the way to the 16. Big play. Look at this replay here. Pickup of 8 on the play. Look how hard he runs. Look at the violence that he attacks that linebacker with. Knocks him into next Tuesday, and Tuesday's gone with the wind. Leonard Skinner, smart man. Wow, that was bringing the smacketh down on that play, as The Rock would say. 2nd and 8, 2nd and a long 8, short 7. Wilson's going to get the ball going left. He's got a hole inside the 10, 5, touchdown, Jake Wilson. Laundry on the field, back at the 12, though. Laundry on the field, back at the 12, hold the phone. So this one's probably going to be coming back. And it's going against TCA. Boy, it just ruins a great run by TCA's Jake Wilson. Not that he needed any more runs ruined, but Jake Wilson having a career night and then some. He's having one for the books. 226 yards unofficially. Now, it's nowhere near the TCA record, which is about a bazillion yards held by Andrew Goldsmith. Record that'll probably never be broke. But you never say never. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for TCA. Wilson's going to get the ball. He's going to go right. He's going to have some nice yards inside the 20, inside the 15. And he's going to pick up about 9 on the play. Look, there's a wicked hit up here late during the game. And you're going to see a block by Liam Goodwin just put the guy, not really late, but he let him know he was there. So Wilson picked up 9. He picked up 9 on the play. .235 yards unofficially. Liam Goodwin gets the play. He's going to be taken down to about the 12. It's going to be a first down for TCA at West Harris State Farm. First down. And we've got Laundry on the field at about the 7. That's a late flag. Things are starting to get a little bit chippy out there, if you know what I mean, folks. We'll see what we have. Unsportsmanlike FACS. So, give TCA a first down. Another West Harris first down. That's number 16 on the night. And then half the distance to the goal. And TCA's got the ball. You're going to have to forgive me, folks. About the 6-yard line, it looks like. Almost the 5. From my angle, I can see it better on the monitor than I can. And we got the officials talking about something. Maybe they're going to Snookums after the game. Kay Butler's done a good job running the offense tonight. There you see it, Goodwin and Wilson. Wilson's going to take the ball going left. He's in for the touchdown, TCA. 6-yard touchdown run for Jake Wilson. 241 yards on 16 carries. His 4th touchdown of the evening. TCA now leads by a score of 34-0. This game is an extra point away from going to a running clock. Snap, place, kick. It is up, and it is good. With 8:34 to go in the third quarter, TCA leads 35-0. A 30-second timeout. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
With 8:34 to go in the third quarter, TCA with a 35-0 lead. With the kick, this clock will start, and it should stay running. We've officially reached the mercy rule. John Mark Willard set to kick off for TCA. He's had line drive kicks all night long by design. And there's another one. Ball bounces right in the hands of the receiver. Straight up the gut. Nice return. 45. Across the 40 up to the 45. A nice return by FACS. That's going to be the second best position they've had to start in the game. Pennington with the run back. Or was that Cauldron. I agree, Larry. What a game by Jake. 241 yards unofficially for Jake Wilson in this contest. Still need to get Needham a few more yards, get him over 1,000 for the season during the regular season. Here comes FACS to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 at the 45, their own. Man in motion. They're going to go with the draw play up the middle. Nice running play. Good bull run. Nice gain. Still running. Pickup of 16 yards. No, but we say a strip. Pennington with a 16-yard, 15-yard pickup. TCA says they took the ball out. Let's see what the replay says on this play. TCA comes in, tries to strip the ball out. They fight for it. It's so close. So close there. We didn't get it, but a first down. That's only the third first down for FACS in this ball game. They get the ball to TCA 40. Slot formation right. Here comes the motion. Draw play again, coming right at you. Breaks some tackles. Going to get down to the 34-yard line. Good run there by Pennington once again. And FACS in a bit of business here. 6-yard pickup for Pennington. He's got 16 yards on his last 2 carries. They're still in negative yards, I believe, for the game, rushing-wise. Actually, they are now in positive yards rushing for the night. They were at negative 13 at the end of the first half. Here's a little motion. And they're going to bring the strong side to the right. Ball's drop, snap, loss in the backfield. That play didn't get anywhere from the get-go. Loss of 5 on the play. And you're going to see the low snap's going to be the cause of that. Low snap. Tried to hand it off, and nowhere to go, nowhere to hide for Mr. Pennington. So he loses 5 on the play, and they're back into negative yards rushing for the night. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 at the 10-yard line. John Whitehead checking in. Saw your lovely bride yesterday at a physical therapy down at the lift. Miss Teresa working on that neck, getting it better. Here comes motion. They're going with the jet sweep. Oh, did you see that play? Ben Davis turned that play. Picture perfect defense by Ben Davis. We're going to show you the replay, and this is what I talk about. Coming across the line of scrimmage there and looking, force that play inside. Nice job there, and a pickup of 1 on the play for FACS. That's just great defense all the way around. So that's going to bring up, 4th and 9. FACS going for it here at the TCA 39, down 35-0. They've got nothing to lose. Like the Catman said, you got nothing to lose. Passing situation. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. Quarterback picks up, throws, caught. And it's going to be a first down for TCA on the 9-yard pickup to Castlewaw, number 12. 10-yard pickup on the play, and that's the 4th first down of the night for FACS. So the Crusaders deep in TCA territory at the 28-yard line. This is their, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I believe it's the second time the FACS has been inside the TCA 30 tonight. They had once in the first half. Here we go. Slot formation to the left. And whistles shrill through the night air. Delay a game. Crusaders. That's going to push them back 5, make it 1st and 15. I'm going to push it back to the 33 if I'm not mistaken, if my gazintas are working right. Wind's starting to pick up. Hadn't been much of a factor tonight. The rain stopped before kickoff, so while the field is wet, the conditions have, it's been no rain, and the conditions on the field have been good play. The field's not coming up at all. So the field was in solid shape. TCA threatening a blitz on the outside with Davis and Moore. Here they both come. Quick throw. TCA reads it, and it was dropped on the play by Savage. You saw it. They tried a quick little throw out. TCA with the low snap. They came with the hard blitz. He had to get rid of it quickly, threw a little bit behind him, and dropped on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 15 for the Crusaders. 2:45 to go in our third quarter. TCA leading 35-0 in this contest. High snap, snap throw, bobbled, caught, and fumble on the play, and that should be TCA ball. Flag as well. So that's a completion. There's a fumble. TCA recovers, and we have a flag. Let's see what the Hankies, and we've got an injured FACS player on the field. It's a cramp. Here you're going to see the play, bobble it, snap throw, caught, bobbled there. Nice little hit there. Who made that? Was Mr. Jones. Mrs. Jones' baby boy. The only question is going to be, was that a fumble or an incomplete pass? Can we see that one more time? Is that possible? Let's look at, we've got some time while there's a cramp on the field. Snap throw. Here it was bobbled, as you can see. That's a completion. He held it and then dropped it. Nice job of defense. Okay, blocking the back there. So that's going to push TCA back. But it should be TCA football. As going off the field is Shields. Shields came in this ballgame averaging almost 26 yards reception. He's got 49 for him. Anissa Underwood check in. Scott Davis from Newcastle, Indiana. They waved off the flag. Checking in from Newcastle. Scott Davis, who is the famous basketball player from Newcastle. You know him, you love him. He's a former Hoosier. Give me his name, Scotty the Body. TCA football, 1st and 10. At the 35, blitz coming. TCA draw play up the middle, look out. Needham Goodwin, 45, 50, 45, 40, and down to the 35-yard line. So that's 15, 20, 30-yard pickup for Needham Goodwin. That should give him 81, 111. Unofficially, that run just put Needham Goodwin over 1,000 yards on the year, but I'm not official. He needed 102 to get 1,000 on the season. He may have just gotten it with that play. He came to the sidelines here. New running back in for TCA. We're going to have to pick up the names here. Wilson with the ball. No, check that. Who is that? Colby Moore with the run. First down, TCA, the big cheese, with the 11-yard run. Atta, baby. And a first down, TCA. How about it? Colby Cheese has played a whale of a game defensively. They give him the ball, and he picks up a first down. Your father, Big Ed Moore, approves of that effort. And, of course, you heard the news that we broke to you earlier about Eddie Moore. God works miracles, and he's trying to work one here in Jackson. Snap throw, complete to Waller. Big yards, inside the 10, down to about the 8. $17-yard pickup by Waller. So Waller, who is averaging 14 yards a carry coming in, gets 17 into play. We've come to the end of the third quarter play. At the end of 3, TCA 35, FACS 0, a 1-minute break. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Score about 35-0. Woo, just got a little dizzy there. Don't worry, you're not going to have to call an ambulance. As it panned, I got dizzy. So TCA is going to have the ball at the 7-yard line. Wilson and Moore are the backs. Wilson's to the right, Moore to the left. Cade Butler, your quarterback. Keltner, the end. Up the middle, Colby Moore down to the 3. Let's look at that again. At the 6, going to get the nice 3. Yeah, that's at the 7, actually. Good pickup, nice blocking there. Down to the 3-yard line, 4-yard pickup for the big cheese, Colby Moore. 15 yards on 2 carries for Colby Moore. We've got another running back in there, number 2. Thomas Henderson. No gain on the play. Trying to get the senior Thomas Henderson some points. That would be nice. Thomas, one of those players, he doesn't get to play a whole lot, but he comes and works hard every single day. Ball at the 3-yard line. Let's get him a score. Come on, offensive line. Let's open up a hole. Moore's going to take it straight up the gut. Nice job by the defense of FACS. Let's run that same play. Hand it off, fake like you're going up the middle, and then just take it to the outside and get in there for the score. Ball at the 4-yard line. Colby Moore coming back into the ball game for TCA. He replaces Henderson. Colby's had a great game defensively. He's played well offensively the little time he's been in. Excuse me, folks. Handoff, Wilson, lead block by Colby Moore. Touchdown, TCA. 4-yard run for the Snake, Jake Wilson. And TCA's lead is 41. Nice block by Colby Moore on the defensive end. Does a great job. Hits him long enough, holds him, and in for the, oops, I just dropped something. on the floor. Whoo, I wouldn't either. So with 10:01 to go in the game, we're going to have the snap, place, kick, and it's good. TCA 42, FACS 0, a 30-second break. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
With 10 minutes to go in this game, TCA dominating from the opening play. Folks, it started off Jake Wilson with a 68-yard touchdown run to open up play. Kent Benson was from Newcastle. I agree, Miss May Webb. I agree. And he will. I promise you. TCA set to kick off. Knuckleball type kick again, taken deep at about the 15. Straight up the gut, big yard, nice yards, 40, 45, about the 48. That's their third nice return. The second time tonight, they're going to start from about the 48-yard line. So if there's been one chink in the armor at all, FACS has gotten some nice kickoff returns. That would be a little bit of an area of concern. We'll work on that in practice this week, I'm quite sure. Well, FACS down by 42, running clock, 9:28 to go in this game. Passing formation for the Crusaders. New quarterback in there. Handoff right side. Gonna pick up 9 on the play. And that was 3. And that is, folks, that is Noah Jackson. And it's going to be second and short. Second about 8. Ball at the 42, maybe the 43. Passing formation. Motion. They're going to go with the draw play. No, they get to the outside. And he's going to be short of the first down. Nice defense. No gain on the play. Let's look at that one again. Good job by the left side of the TCA defense. Here's the jet sweep. Faked it. And the little handoff there to the little June bug there. Nice job defensively as TCA shuts that play down for no gain on the play. Again, new quarterback will get you that number. Low snap. And that's a lateral. That's a lateral. Pick that ball up and run. Come on, ref. New quarterback in there is Hatfield. Let's look at that one more time. That's a lateral. The official with the white hat was being kind to FACS, but replay shows that's a lateral. We'll overlook it this time. I won't make a big fuss. 2nd and 10, or 4th and 2, I should say. Hatfield again, the new quarterback. They've got a few clean shirts in there. Low snap, handoff, first down. Tackle by Ben Davis at the 38. So we'll pick up a 4 on the play by Jackson. 3 carries, 13 yards for the youngster. a junior, listed as a wide receiver, but getting some time at running back. Colby Moore blitzing. Quarterback escapes it. He's going to tuck it and run. Picks up about 3. Colby Moore, you saw with the hard inside charge. Quarterback was able to evade it for a small gain of about 3. Wind coming in out of the northwest. We're going to have an extended post-game show for you. We'll talk to TCA coach Blake Butler. We're going to try and find you scores from all over the state of Tennessee. We're going to try and fill out the Division II Class A bracket for you. Here comes TCA. A little bit of a blitz, but not hard. Throw the ball and an incomplete and a late flag. Laundry all over the field, actually. We'll see what they call here. Handles the snap. Good job picking up the rusher. That should not be pass interference. But we're not going to argue. That's only the 5th first down of the night for FACS. This is the 3rd time they've been inside the TCA 30 tonight. They've got the ball at the 19? Trips to the left, passing formation. Motion to the right. Jets, draw up the middle. They've done that a lot. They'll fake the jet sweep and go with the draw. Jackson with the pickup of about, we're going to give him 6. 4 carries, 19 yards. So he's been the best running back for the Crusaders all night long as far as yards gained. FACS finally into positive yards rushing the football. They were in negative yards a lot. Low snap again. There's the throw and incomplete. 3rd and 5. 4.5 minutes on my mark. TCA leading at 42-0 in this contest. Glad you could join us tonight here on TCA Television, the TCA Facebook page. And Melinda Chapman checking in. Again, they go into the trips formation, passing formation. Here they might go with the draw or the jet sweep as well. TCA coming with the blitz. They go with the little bubble pass and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. FACS is going to go for it here on 4th down. No question about it. They've got nothing to lose. And again, coming in the quarterback is the freshman Grayson Hatfield, taking over at QB. And they're going to bring the first team. They're going to come out for a field goal. Let's see here. Baker is out to attempt a field goal. I think he's made 1 field goal on the year, if I remember the records. Don't know the distance, but this is going to be a 32-yard field goal on 4th and 5, hash mark right. Snap, place, kick. It's distance, and it's good. With 3:02 to go in this ball game, FACS is on the board. They, however, are down by a score of 42-3. A 30-second break. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Three minutes to go in this contest. FACS on their third trip inside the TCA 20. They finally come up with some points on a field goal. However, 3 minutes to go in the game, and TCA leads by a score of 42-3. TCA with a good hands team in the ball game now. As we expect the onside kick from Mr. Baker and his friends at FACS. Nope, just a high pooch kick. And TCA fair catches it at the 29-yard line. And that's not a bad play. Smart play there. Caught by Davis. Davis trying to say he didn't do it, but the official says he did. And now we got to get through these last 2 minutes and 44 seconds as the clock is running here. This will be the last series for TCA in the ball game. We're not going to be in any hurry whatsoever. But in to run the ball for TCA, Colby Moore is in there. Also in the game is Henderson's back in there. Ben Davis is in there. Paxton Harwell is in the ball game as well, and others. Handoff and no gain on the play for TCA. Matter of fact, maybe a loss of about 1 on the contest. Henderson with the rush, the senior. Little used, but getting some playing time. He's worked hard. He deserves to play. $1:43 to go in the contest. We'll have scores from all around West Tennessee here in a few minutes. As we try and get you some other scores. TCA, look at that run by Colby Moore. 15-yard pickup for TCA. Let's look at that one more time. Another West Harris State Farm first down. Moore, whoops, check that. 3 carries for 30 yards. Takes the ball, goes off, right side, cuts up. Look at that nice hole. Sees the hole, cuts up, a little explosive. So you look at him, has that ball tucked the way it's supposed to, and he attacks the play. Somebody lost a helmet. 15-yard pickup for TCA. Moore with 30 yards on 3 carries. Victory formation for the Lions. 30 seconds, and we'll have maybe one more snap. If not, nope, that's the last snap of the ball game. TCA is going to win this ball game tonight 42-3. Folks, remember, we'll talk to Blake Butler at the conclusion of this game. Stick around for that. We're going to have scores, a little bit of an extended post-game show. So I want you all to stick around for the post-game show. Your final score, TCA 42 and FACS 3. TCA is going to the playoffs. We'll have football next week. A 2-minute timeout. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson. Well, cars really are cheaper in the country.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
The happy final, TCA wins tonight in region play over FACS by a score of 42-3. We're going to try and get you one more final here, what I'm looking for. And I think that's I don't know the final score in the Jackson Christian game, but they're no longer broadcasting, so I'm assuming that game has gone final. TCA will finish third in the region. That is third in the region. And we will play, we're thinking right now, Columbia Academy next week. We're going to have an extended post-game show and try and get you the bracket filled out. And you'll have to excuse me, we're going to kind of do this helter-skelter style a little bit. And get you some scores from several different sources to try and make things happen for you so we find out exactly what is going on for TCA as far as football next week. As we shift to a source here, TCA coach Blake Butler on his way up, and we'll be talking to him shortly. TCA wins 42-3. We'll get you the scoring summary quickly. TCA, Wilson on the first play of the game for TCA, 68-yard run, extra point no good, 6-0 TCA. 3:51, Mark Wilson had a 7-yard run, 2-point conversion was good. At the end of the first quarter, TCA led 14-0. With 4:58 to go in the first half, Goodwin on a 4-yard run, extra point good, 21-0 TCA. With 41 seconds to go in the first half, Wilson on a 38-yard touchdown run, extra point was good. TCA led at the half, 28-0. At the 8:34 mark of the third quarter, Wilson had a 5-yard run, extra point good, 35-0. Wilson tacked on a 4-yard run at the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter, 42-0. And FACS got a field goal, and your final score was 42-3. Blake Butler is on his way up here. We're going to continue to look for some scores from around West Tennessee. And we will just go ahead and get, I got to move a couple things, and we're going to get Blake set up here. Pardon me while I do some engineering live. Yeah, we got to get that out, and we'll have that. Let's see, that goes into here. And Blake, I guess the first question I got for you is, yeah, baby, yeah. Hold on a minute here. You got it now? I don't think so. For some reason, it's not working. Let's move it to here. Now try it.
You got me, Stan?
No. I do not know why. Try it now. Not getting it. I do not know why, and that is puzzling to me. We will work with you here. Jay, we can't take a timeout while we're trying to do this.
Hello?
Nope, that's weird. Test check, 1 2 1 2. Well, we're going to do it this way then. We're going to pass this back and forth here. Coach, a big, huge win. Obviously, the most complete game of the year for the TCA Lions?
Well, that's what I challenge our guys with is we felt like we hadn't put our best game out there yet. And, these are our seniors. It's their last home football game because even making the playoffs, we're going to have to be road warriors. And we wanted to be sure we sent them out right with, great memory of earning a playoff berth and winning your last home football game. And proud of our guys and their effort. Just solid all the way around from the blocking to running hard, the defense. And it all just kind of added up to what you got to see tonight. Again, FACS is a team that when you look at some of their scores with, TRA and things like that, they lost by 2 to TRA. We beat TRA by 3. And that's something that just shows when you go and you can hang 42 on a team that had played close with a team that you barely beat. I think it shows the improvement our guys are making and just how close they are to really playing. When we play complete football, we've got a really good shot to win some ball games.
Coach, before we talk about Jake Wilson, unofficially Needham Goodwin goes over the 1,000-yard mark for his senior year.
Yeah, Needham's been a good, tough in-between the tackles runner for us. Jake's kind of been the guy on the perimeter that's been able to, break big plays, kind of the splash play guy. And, again, the two of them create quite a combo in terms of just what they present in terms of challenging a defense. And so, those two seniors did some good things for us and definitely led the way.
Now let's talk about Jake Wilson. You knew it was going good, 68-yard runs from scrimmage on the first play of the game, and, Coach, he wasn't even touched.
Yeah, that's something that, again, we worked just kind of, a different formation this week that we thought we could gain some leverage on their defense and had some great blocking, and Jake put his foot in the ground, hit the hole, got the corner, and took off and let his speed do the work. And so, Jake on the perimeter is dangerous, and, it was blocked very well. You look at, tight end like Will Keltner, Needham was leading the way around the edge there, and then you had receivers of Braden Waller and, honestly, Will Allen Smith. He's a guy we've missed the past couple weeks. It does a lot of the unsung work.
He blocks well.
He's our best blocking receiver by far in terms of what he brings to the table. He may not show up in terms of his personal stats, but when you see what Jake and Needham ran for, a lot of those extra yards are because of the blocking of Will Allen.
You look at Jake Wilson tonight. Unofficially, I have him over the 500-yard mark for the season. Officially tonight, 245 yards and 5 touchdowns for the TCA Lions.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, when you look at what our guys are able to put together, when we give Jake a chance and get him through the first level, and those guys have a hard time tackling him once he gets his speed going. And people don't realize that Jake's a pretty physical runner too. There's a couple of those secondary guys that I don't think we're too anxious to tackle him when he got a full head of speed going.
Coach, unofficially TCA tonight, 448 yards of offense. I had us with 417 on the ground, 31 through the air, and 18 big State Farm West Harris first downs. We did a couple of games worth of work in one night.
Yeah, it's just good when you can see your offense click like that. And, again, we feel, like I said, it was our most complete game so far. And the challenge is to even go back and look at this film and know that we can be better. And that's something that you see the best teams are able to even take a game like this and be able to see, hey, we can still do some things better and give us a shot to keep growing as a team because, like I said, we played our best game of the season so far, and I think this team can keep improving, and, let's make a run here.
You said the key words, so far. TCA is the number 3 seed team coming out of the West. I don't have a final score we're looking at, but the word we're getting, it looks like we may be going to Columbia Academy.
Yeah, Columbia is a team that used to be in our region. We've played before.
And we owe them, too.
And so they again, solid ball club, and they're going to be physical offensively and defensively. They're going to line up to run the ball. Really sets up for November football, what they do offensively. And, again, they'll present a unique challenge there.
And I know one thing's for sure. Our great athletic director, Dexter Williams, is going to be more than happy to write that check that we're going to have to give to Columbia Academy next week?
Anytime you're in the playoffs, it's a special deal, and Coach Williams has been great to us. Helped us get a few of those basketball kids out. When you see a kid like Braden Waller making plays for us, you'll see him soon enough on the hard court making a lot of plays for Coach Williams. And, to get a kid that he hadn't played football since 5th grade, I don't believe, to come out and you see what he's been able to do in just his short time. And the kids definitely got a bright future. So, again, being at a school like TCA, we've got to have kids play a little bit of everything. And so anytime you can get a basketball kid that can help your football team and vice versa, that's something that we like to do because, my success is our school's success and Coach Williams' success is our school's success. And we want to see TCA competing for a lot of things and a lot of sports.
I know Dexter's not going to mind. I know he'll start practice next week, correct? He'll start practice next week. Monday, going to be a few players short, and he doesn't mind one bit. As long as we can keep that first team, as long as we can keep this football season alive, things are going to keep going. Coach, it's been an up and down season, but we go into the playoffs on a high note, and we got some word before during the pregame show. Fun Run came up and joined me in a break, and we got some great word on Eddie. Things are improving, and his boy Colby Moore went and played one heck of a game.
Yeah, we're obviously praying for Eddie. He's been a big part of our football program for many years. When you think of, Tyler is our equipment manager / turned Marine, and Justin came through and gave us all he had for 4 years, and now we've got Colby as a freshman, and Eddie's been special to us. Katie, my son, and Colby are as close as friends as you can get, and Eddie is a big mentor for Cade, and that's something that we share with the Moore family. A lot of these freshman boys are really close. Eddie pours into them just like he does his own son, and he cheers their success as hard as he does Colby's. And we want to see him bust out of those hospital doors and be back in the stands and supporting these boys and being where he belongs up here on a Friday night. And again, we keep praying for that improvement, and like I said, we're praying that the Lord touches him and heals him and brings him back to us because we just feel his work's not done.
Colby obviously had a nice game running the ball. He put him in late 30 yards running the ball, but he and Ben Davis played really outstanding football at the outside linebacker positions. They made the quarterback for FACS's life miserable tonight.
Yeah, when you look at the job, you talk about a freshman in Colby and a sophomore in Ben Davis. Those are, two kids that are, playing beyond their years right now and, did a great job for us on the perimeter. We talked, in pregame about, being able to control the line of scrimmage on the interior and being able to set a solid edge on the outside. And those two guys did their jobs tonight. And when they got a chance to get after the quarterback, like I said, they gave him fits and got home a couple times and got him on the ground. So those two played extremely well for us defensively.
And the thing, you get to call your dad up tonight, and you can say, "Dad, I'm going to the playoffs."
Yeah.
What about you?
Obviously, they've got a few more weeks before they decide their fate. So hopefully, I think they have the Browns this weekend. So. Recently Ben Roethlisberger ended up not being the winningest quarterback in Cleveland Browns stadium history. And so, again, hopefully the Steelers can keep their season on track. They're sitting in 3-3 right now. And I know he wants to make another run here. And, hopefully they can pull it together and go get a big division win this weekend.
Coach, we look at things now. You're in the playoffs. Do you approach anything in practice different, or you just stay the course?
You got to remember how you got to this point. Again, you don't make wholesale changes or anything, but you do some things that again to build off of what you've done, and that'll be no different. From week to week, you try to add new wrinkles in, and but obviously we're going to stick with what got us here, and we'll keep improving and adding a few new things, and hopefully, like I said, we're having a good conversation again next week.
I know you're gonna go home. You're gonna talk to your son Cade. He managed the game well tonight.
Yeah, Cade, he's doing a good job. Like I said, when you have a freshman quarterback in there, we've had Cooper Vales, we've had Cade in there, two freshmen. You just look at just the job they've done to step in and, manage an offense. And proud of those two. Obviously, Cooper's down a little bit right now, dealing with an injury. And again,
but he's still at practice every day too.
He is. He does a few throwing drills where he can, and just looking at that freshman class, they've stepped up and been able to pick up some varsity reps and help our team this year, and they definitely have a bright future, and that's just a couple of them that we've mentioned tonight.
Coach, I know you're going to get back in the locker room and the office. You're going to be pouring over the scores from around the state to see who finished what and where, and finalize that we're playing Columbia as we think we are. They were leading late in that ball game against Franklin Grace, but we're going to let you go celebrate with this team. And how'd that scouting report that I gave you this morning end up working out? Looked pretty familiar once we saw it on the game.
Stan, you got too much free time on your hands, man. No. You want to talk about announcers doing their prep work. Stan probably watches as much film as any announcer, and I know we always talk about how passionate you are about TCA football and TCA sports in general. And like I said, there's no doubt that I'm sitting there looking at your diagrams on the wall right here.
You saw a lot of that on the field tonight.
Yeah, and so again, when Stan's up here talking, he's done his prep work and done his homework watching the tape. So, like I said, you're as prepared as anybody in a booth can be.
God bless you, Coach. Go enjoy this one with your coaches and the staff.
I appreciate it, Stan.
We're going to take a quick 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the scoreboard statewide. Don't you go nowhere. TCA Football, the postgame show, continues after this.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
And welcome back to the postgame show. Your final score, TCA 42, FACS 3. TCA advances to the playoffs. We're going to get you scores from around West Tennessee. St. George's led Evangelical Christian. That would be an upset, 7-6 at the half. Brentwood was leading MUS 17-7. Final, Lausanne 49, North Point Christian 7. Jackson Christian defeated Fayette Academy. I don't have a final on that. Ensworth was leading Briarcrest by 14 at the half in that ball game. I'm looking at one source where the scores are not going to be real final here, but the Kings Academy defeated Notre Dame 41-7. That's a score we were looking at. Lakeway Christian defeated Webb School. Lakeway Christian finishes third in that region. No score yet from Friendship and Middle Christian. Taking a look at some other scores here. We'll get back into the public school division here. But let's see some finals. Westview 62-0 over Houston. Springfield 48-0 over Clarksville Northwest. Dyersburg 50-0 in their ball game. Peabody won 48-0. Haywood wins 48-12. Lake County defeats Greenfield 14-0. They were leading 14-0 in the second quarter of that ball game. Milan was dominating Northside 31-14 in the fourth quarter. Huntington was out over. Huntington defeats Union City 48-14 in that ball game. Henry County 56, Portland 0. Camden 19, Gibson County 9. Fourth quarter of that ball game. South Gibson defeats Crockett County 45-28. South Gibson's the real deal, folks. They're a good team. Covington with a leading Bolton 41-6. Millington defeated Bolivar 14-7 in a tight ball game. And let's see if we can get some other scores. Let's see, McKenzie beat McEwen 42-6 in that ball game. Lexington in the third quarter was leading Southside 28-7. Waverly was leading Fairview 49-14 in that ball game. Riverside dominating Lewis County 42-13 in that ball game. Chester County was beaten up on Liberty tonight. Adamsville is leading Hickman County late in that ball game. Other scores from around West Tennessee that we're trying to look and see if we can find for you here. And we're going to have to skip and go the other way on them to try and get back to some more scores that we're looking for. No other finals coming in off of that scoreboard. We're going to take another look at another scoreboard here in West Tennessee, or the state scoreboard, and see if we can see any finals there that we're desperately looking for here in West Tennessee for what we need for our purposes here. So if you folks will bear with me as we try and do this on the fly here. And don't forget, check out my own Facebook page, West Tennessee Sports, later on tonight. I'll have all the final scores from around the state, and we'll fill out the playoff brackets as we see them, get those published for you. You can see all that on West Tennessee Sports Facebook page later on this evening here as we approach the I don't even know what time it is anymore, but we're going to approach the hour here. Here we can get some finals here. Let's see what we're looking at. I have to look through it. Kings Academy defeated Notre Dame, as we said, 41-7. Lakeway Christian over Webb School, 54-19. Lakeway finishes third in the East, or fourth in the East, excuse me. Other scores from around that we're looking for here. Let's get to the middle and see what we can find there. As we continue to scan, actually the scores I'm wanting I can't find. Nashville Christian, DCA, no score, final score reported. That was a tight ball game. DCA was leading that. We think Columbia Academy has defeated Franklin Grace in that ball game, but we can't be for sure as of yet. And no score on the Friendship Christian MT Middle Tennessee Christian ball game. Here we'll get you one last look at the finals from West Tennessee. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Camden defeated Gibson County 28-6. Chester County over Liberty 46-6. Dyer County defeated Kingsbury 45-26 on Thursday. Dyersburg defeats Ripley 50-0. Gleason 54, South Fulton 22. Haywood defeats O'Brien 48-12. Henry County over Portland 56-0. Humboldt 40, Halls 0. Humboldt makes the playoffs. Huntington defeats Union City 48-14. Jackson Christian dominated Fayette Academy 48-7 in that ball game. McKenzie defeated McEwen 42-6. That was a tight ball game at one point. And looking at some other scores quickly, Peabody defeats West Carroll 48-0. South Gibson over Crockett County 45-28. St. George's in an upset over ECS 7-6. Tipton Rosemark won by forfeit tonight over Memphis Nighthawks. USJ won Thursday 42-6 over Harding. Westview wins 62-0. Wooddale defeated Fayette Ware 26-20. Adamsville was winning their ball game. And that's a look at the scores from around West Tennessee, folks. I'm not able to give you all the finals that I'm looking for, but if you will look at my Facebook page, my sports Facebook page, West Tennessee Sports, later on, I'll have the complete scoreboard once I get home, and then I will start working on publishing a playoff bracket once we get all the finals, and then we'll establish a playoff bracket. But it looks like we're going to Columbia Academy next week. And we'll get that final, but we think it's going to be Columbia Academy. We're going to get out of here. TCA wins tonight 42-3. For my producer-director, Jay Cashin, for the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, For my friend Big Ed Moore, who we keep keeping your thoughts and prayers as he tries to recover from his sickness, my name's Stan Gerard. Until next week, good night, and more importantly, God bless.